I gotta give Speed his flowers. I think Speed does something that a lot of streamers don't do. Hear me out. Speed goes to places that a lot of people won't go and shows off their culture, which I think is different than a lot of streamers, because a lot of streamers go there and they're like, oh, we'll go to this touristy thing, right? Even people in Japan, like, you go to a lot of touristy things. I think Speed gets a really good version of their culture. Even so much so that, like, bro, he's like, I've seen videos of him trying food that people give him from like street vendors. And they're like, hey, this is a very like traditional food that you'll see in a lot of street vendors in China. And he'll be like, okay, cool, he'll try it. Doesn't matter what it is, he will almost always try it. And like, I think that's something that you don't see from a lot of streamers. And I especially think Speed having such like a huge audience of like a younger generation too. A lot of the younger generation, you know, when you're a kid, if your family doesn't have money, you don't get to travel. And a lot of Americans specifically, I found out that it's normal in other countries for people to leave home and travel for 3 months. They do it in Australia, the UK, like they always do it in the UK. I've met a lot of people from the UK that say that that's like something every person does outside of high school. In America, you go to like Miami for spring break. It's not a thing here in the US, and a lot of people don't strive to do it. I think that Speed really shows a precedent of like traveling being fun and like other countries being fun. And it's places that like you wouldn't normally travel to. Like, I don't think there's a lot of people from America that go and visit China as often as like other countries, because obviously there's a lot of propaganda and stuff that's involved there. But I think it's really cool to see him do this.